It is very overcast and windy outside, but none of that matters because we're going to Rio, baby. I bet it'd be a fun place to visit in real life. But anyway, we got a really messy looking find and fill to do. Okay. Maybe this will... Words are hard sometimes. Maybe this looks worse than it will actually end up being. Doesn't seem to be too bad so far. Yes, I'm ignoring this big obvious shape. I'll come back to it. Don't worry about it. I'm not a professional, but I like to think I know what I'm doing sometimes. Get this umbrella. Let's see here. Just burning through this one, huh? Pretty pleased with that. Actually, let me do this weirdo shape. Whatever it even is. Or not? Okay, hang on. Let's... It looks like... Yeah, there's a... Just trying to follow this. You can't zoom in on this, the picture that the shapes are made out of until you're done with it, so I'm just trying to go with the vibes, I guess? Maybe I'll come back to that one. Let's see. Trying to do this one now. It seems like I've got it all, but evidently not. Because the legs are part of this, not this. So what am I doing wrong here? I'm not actually sure. I don't want to use a hint token this early in the playthrough, but I am clearly missing something obvious, and I don't know what it is. That's what it was. Okay. I wasn't extending the shape down far enough, I think. Well, that should make this a little bit easier. Should being the operative word. This is a weird shape. I think we can all agree on that, right? View of a carnival float. Artist unknown. It is occurring to me that I did not look ahead of time to see which one of these contains the puzzle piece. So let me bring up my notes real quick while I'm navigating to the next puzzle. I'm hoping it's not this one. Let's see. Alright, first we need to find, this looks like kind of a tree, or maybe a sprig of broccoli. Well, I know where this one goes, but let's worry about that one in a minute. Gotta find this tree shape. I'm assuming it's a tree. There it is. Perfect. There we go. Just had to wait on that. Okay, this one. This looks like a person. Or maybe a statue that looks like a person. Let's see. Where does this go? She said, trying to solve this puzzle and also navigate her notes at the same time. This recording is a little bit scuffed, but only a little bit. It's fine. Oh, I think that's the garbage truck that's passing by my house outside. Sorry if you're hearing that. Nothing I can do about it. This is just when the trash runs. Before we do this, let's use this to find this heart shape. Is it that? Let's test it out. It is. Nice. And that goes there. This is definitely this. View of the Andes, Chilean Wool Crafts. Artist unknown. Cool, cool. Alright, come back to that one later. First we'll do this outer layer. Nice. Let's see. This is definitely a corner piece, but corner piece in outer layer terms is a little bit relative. Let's see here. What do I want to talk about? I try and have something else to talk about besides just the puzzles whenever I record one of these videos. Like, I know that's the primary focus, and I don't want to ignore them, but also, this game specifically, it feels like I should have something else on deck, you know? Maybe that's just me, and I'm actually not that great at these videos. Which, you know, I'm not ruling that possibility out. I'm just a hobbyist. I'm not like, I don't like do this for a living or anything. But, anyway, I guess I can talk about, let's see, hold on, let me solve this real quick. Blue discus fish. Artist unknown. Just rotating it so you can get a good view of all the different angles. Alright, moving on. Ooh, sweet. And the recording is running smoother. I'll take both of those, thank you. Okay, can I solve... I'll get back to what I was talking about later. Can I solve a rotoscope in under a minute and a half? Probably not, but I'll sure as hell try. But I do gotta focus. Okay. This is an outer piece, this is an outer piece. What are the other two outer pieces? I need to determine that. Why do the rotoscopes always chug when I'm recording? I don't know. It's weird. I think... yeah, this is an outer piece. And so is this, and so is this guy's face. This person's face, I shouldn't assume. Now we just gotta get them all in the right spots. Easier said than done, maybe. Hold on. Okay, I think I need to get this over here, maybe? This is not an outer piece. Okay, my assumptions were entirely incorrect. Not entirely incorrect, but at least partially. This is not ideal. Okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, that worked out perfectly, actually. I'll take it. We take those. Sambadrome, Carnival Dancer. Artist unknown. And I solved it under the wire, too. If only barely. Nice. I guess maybe I'm better at these than I tend to give myself credit for. Or I've just played this game enough that I've kind of internalized it a little bit. Only a little bit, though. Not that much. Where was I? Oh, right. So I almost ended up not doing this series at all. So my original plan for this was, obviously I was gonna, you know, play through the game and solve all the puzzles and stuff. But also, I had really grandiose, ambitious plans to, like, do research like hardcore research on each of the like pictures or paintings or whatever that the puzzles were based off of, and like putting links to them in the description so people could learn more about it. And that's really absurdly ambitious for videos of me talking over puzzle solving. And like I didn't do any of the research because like after thinking about it, I realized I would burn myself out really quickly for really very little benefit, personal benefit. So I decided to just nix that and ooh, nice, and just do normal videos and trust that if any viewers were interested in any of these pictures or paintings and whatnot, then they could just look them up themselves. I just have to trust that my audience some of them are maybe curious enough to do that on their own. And you know, maybe now that I've put that idea in your head, you'll go seek that information out, and maybe you won't. And either way is fine. I just trying to think here. There we go. Church in Brazil. Artist unknown. I realized that this is supposed to be a hobby for me. Again, this is not a job. I don't want to turn this into a job, especially when I'm not getting paid for it. And on top of that, I've said this before, I don't mean to keep harping on it. And I don't like feel bad about it or anything, but like my audience isn't very large to begin with. So like not a lot of people would even be seeing all that hypothetical work that I'd be doing. So like I don't want to burn myself out for basically no reason, you know? I want to have a good time making these, and so far I have been, and I would like that to keep going. So I'm just gonna keep on trucking and make normal videos that don't require an ass ton of research. If somebody else wants to do that, I've put that idea out into the universe now. Feel free to snatch it, because I'm not gonna do it. But oh my god, I need to switch these two, I think. Yeah, let me restart this again. I'm gonna get it eventually, don't you worry. That does not go there. Where does this go? Now that I look at it, I'm honestly not sure. I lost track of that really easily. Distressingly easily, in fact. Okay, this is correct. I am putting it out there in my heart of hearts that this is correct. I keep almost getting it and then not getting it. I need to have pieces lined up in advance, and that's annoying. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's see. Put that there, and oh, nice, that worked out. I'll take it. Perfect. Carnival Sambadrome. Artist unknown. Is it Carnival or is it Carnival? I feel now that I'm thinking about it, I'm honestly not sure, but I am sure that I'll take another hint token. Thank you. Video game is being awfully generous today. Not that I'm complaining about it. Let's see. This seems right. Just gotta figure out where all the mountains and stuff go. Ooh, that definitely goes there. And this looks like it goes here, actually. Yeah. I'm getting it, actually. Nice. I'll take that. We take those. Problem is these pieces, these city pieces, are still kind of inherently a little bit blurry. Does this look right? No, this does not look right. These are not in the proper places. Okay, now that's in the proper place. Good, good, good. Good. I don't want to keep the grid off all the time. I need to know where all the pieces are at a glance, but it can be helpful to turn it off sometimes just to make sure the pieces are like lined up where they should be and stuff. That almost looks right, but something's not... something's a little bit off. There we go. Nice. Rio de Janeiro. Photographed by Szalay A. Morgan. You know what this reminds me of, actually? So there was this old series of RPGs on the PS2 called Shadow Hearts, and those games technically are a sequel to an old PS1 game called Kudelka. But they're like historical fiction RPGs, which is really interesting. And I haven't played Kudelka, although I do want to. But the Shadow Hearts games, they have really weird... They kind of have a similar trajectory as like the Evil Dead movies, where the first one starts out mostly serious, but there's some jokes in there. And then the second one is like equal parts serious and silly. And then the third one is just largely silly. But in the third game, Shadow Hearts from the New World, you travel to South America, and Rio is one of the places that you visit. And it's not very big, because this was a PS2 game, and they couldn't really afford to make it very big. They didn't have Square Enix money. They couldn't do a Robinoster-sized Rio, you know. They had to do a 4 different screens sized Rio, if I remember it correctly. But those games are pretty cool, actually. They had this really neat turn-based battle system where like you had to time all your different actions based on this ring, and like not just attacks, like every single action you did, like using items and casting spells and stuff. Fun games, killer soundtracks. I wish that they would be re-released in any format, but if you can, if you can find a copy. Unfortunately, they tend to be pretty expensive because none of them sold particularly well. So, they're pretty rare nowadays. But if you can find some copies, legitimate or otherwise, they're pretty fun games, actually. I would recommend them. I played them... Where does this go? I'm not sure. I'll come back to it. I played them like a year or two after I graduated from high school. I'd spent like a solid month and a half playing through those 3 games all in a row. And that was a good time. Kinda want to play them again. I don't think I have them anymore though. I'm pretty sure yeah, I don't think I have those games anymore. I think I sold them or got rid of them or something or other like that. But anyway, that's just what this recording this video has reminded me of, I guess. There we go, that's where that goes. And that's where that goes. I wasn't even trying with that one. And that one. You'd think that would be it, right? But no. Oh, I'm stupid. It goes there. That space just completely blanked from my mind. It's fine. Everything's fine. See? Everything's fine. Fruits and nuts. Photographed by Sami Sarkis. Some good looking fruits and nuts. I'd eat some of them. Dang! Game's being really generous with the tokens. I'm not gonna complain about it. I will gladly hoard them as much as I possibly can. Okay, we got some blurry crowd shot. Let's go. Some blurry crowd shot. That is definitely how I meant to say that sentence, and it made perfect sense, and nobody was confused about it, and everyone clapped. Oh my god. I can't even like go with the excuse that it's late and I'm tired. It's 10 in the morning. I woke up a few hours ago. I'm not tired, I'm just dumb sometimes. It's... You know, my sleep schedule has been really weird the past couple of weeks. I've been waking up and going to bed at reasonable hours, which is not something I'm used to. I am far more used to staying up until the morning and then sleeping in until the afternoon. But I haven't been doing that the past couple of weeks, and I'm not sure how to feel about it. But I am sure that this is a Carnival parade. Artist unknown. Alright, one more puzzle to go. It's another Jessie's strips. I don't know who Jessie is and why we're messing with her strips, but that's how this puzzle goes. I don't know where any of these go. Let's get back to that in a second. I don't know where any of these go. This might be a little tough. Okay, let's see. That goes there. Just following the orientation of that face? Question mark? Really? That doesn't go there. The lines line up and everything. I guess not. Ah, there we go. Okay. That makes sense. Got some tentacles going on here. I think it has something to do with this, but... It's some tentacles. If you want to have fun and make some silly word jokes, picture a word that ends in les and say it like it's a Greek person's name, like tentacles. I was going to name another example, and then my brain immediately emptied itself. But that's fine. I never claimed to be smart. Or funny. I just try my best. I would hope people find me at least a little smart or a little funny, otherwise they wouldn't be watching my videos. I know people do watch my videos, not very many of them. But my viewer count does go up after I upload something, so I got that going for me. God, I was gonna say something else, and then my brain blanked again. I am having a normal one here in Pandora's box, trying to solve puzzles. We're all having a normal one right now. Such is life. A series of many days of normal ones, and then you die. Which is maybe a little grim. But that's neither here nor there, anyway. God, this is the danger of trying to talk while playing video games, is sometimes you just say dumb shit, and there's not a whole lot you can do about it. But what I can do is solve this dang puzzle. Really? Interesting. Okay. Been on this one for a minute. There we go. That's that, at least. And that's that. Nice. Okay, we're getting closer. This is by far the longest I've spent on a puzzle in this particular city, but I am closing in on solving it, which is nice. Where does this go? I don't know. Somewhere up here, I really feel that, but other than that, I don't know. That answers that question. Cool. Nice. Closing in on the end here. There we go. Perfect. Facade. Photographed by Adalberto Rios Szalay. It's really nice art, actually. I like it. Alright, narrator, what you got for us?
Titania took Bottom back to her forest bower and introduced him to her fairy attendants. She ordered them to wait on him, amuse him, and bring him fruit and honey to eat, all the while declaring her love for him. Both Titania and Bottom had fallen victim to Puck's trickery. The joke had turned out even better than he imagined. Find Puck.
Alright. We have all the other pieces, now we just need to go after Puck.